secure your silver.
All right, folks, do a little recap of what's going on. 2 tax increases coming up, and I'll try to get some more people focused to get see what kind of campaigns I can do regarding this. It kind of does depend on who's over there. I know there's a fairly group of, there is a conservative group in that area, the Northeast Arkansas Tea Party. I know some conservatives in the area close to Sharp County, just on past events and campaigns I've done up there. And then there's several tax increases happening in September. One is in Jonesboro itself. There's another one. Hey, Dorothy, good to see you again. Glad to see you're up and about. Yeah, if you're a conservative of any kind, you're sick of the tax increases, you're sick of the Democrat Party, you're sick of the Republican Party leadership screwing up and stuff, this is just something that you might be able to get involved in. Hey, Andy, the highwaymen, I know they travel all over the state. You can travel in front of any polling place and campaign against a tax increase or major event. And like I said, let people know in these areas. Oh crap, I need to go south, not north.
But when I shop around, mesothelioma, if you know what mesothelioma is...
Don't care. I hate this when it's the last... 5 till and 5 after is always commercials on talk radio. So I gotta kind of have to switch the stations here. And I got a fly that snuck into my vehicle. Last time I had a mosquito. Last time I did a Facebook live stream, there was a mosquito that snuck in and I was able to kill it right before I left. Other events that are coming up, July the 30th is supposed to be the next Democrat debates. It's going to be a communist versus another communist versus another communist versus another communist versus Joe Biden, who is a communist who will pretend to be an American, versus another communist versus a gay communist versus I don't know what other kind of communist will be out there, versus a weirdo tech guy, versus a lady that nobody knows, versus some other people that nobody knows, etc. That's going to be July 30th. I kind of want to, I'm halfway tempted to try and have a watch party for that, at maybe like a bar or something, have like a bingo or something else. I know some places do that. I don't know what Americans for Prosperity is going to do, but they're planning on doing some other stuff in the state. Smack this little bastard. I can kill these little bastards if they are slow enough. I'm not distracted by anything. No, it's like I have some interest in Arkansas. I don't want to move. I know that the vast majority of people here, it's not like California and New Jersey where it's just I don't think there's really as much hope. They're going to have to split that state up because it is gone. But the vast majority of people in Arkansas are opposed to taxes. It's just a matter of waking them up and letting them find out what's actually going on. I'm working on a flyer to hand out to folks to let them know when and where they can, get involved on a local level, a level that actually matters, not just, hear about stuff on the national news and get all hyped up about the Mueller report, which is just something they can do nothing about, and then, like I said, not know who's running for governor, who's running for city council, who's running for, about a tax increase that's going on, what their sheriff's going to do regarding guns, if some superintendent's going to let a drag queen read to their kids, something that can affect you on a local level that you could do something about with minimal resources. I've defeated multi-million-dollar tax increases with, you know, a few $100s worth of resources, just by, you know, phone calls, knocking on doors, press release, and having a focus campaign letting people know what kind of stupid crap their city or county was wasting money on. And then I've had help from other organizations like Americans for Prosperity in defeating the tax increases. The Benton County Libertarian Party did a great job in fighting against the tax increase up there for an opulent courthouse. And they were able to propose an alternative. The alternative was voted down in the quorum court, but it woke people up and alerted enough people to realize that the quorum court and the Chamber of Commerce and powers that be up there were wasting money on a stupid project that they didn't need to waste money on. And they were successful in defeating that tax increase, along with help from Americans for Prosperity. And yeah, if enough groups and individuals and businesses get together and take on these, what we call your local swamp, yeah, you can beat these people. Because your local swamp is consistent of a bunch of cowards that usually comprise of your municipal league, your chamber of commerce, usually your local Democrat Party, your sometimes it's special interest race groups. If it's a matter of illegal immigration, there's Arkansas United, and there's two groups. One of them's just for soccer, the other one's an illegal alien lobbying group, and it's just a renamed version of LULAC, La Raza. There was a group called the Arkansas Friendship Coalition. It's the same damn people. You have these fake Christians that are just, hey Carlton, you have these fake Christians that are, they claim that Jesus meant helping the poor is a means to push for more tax increases and programs designed to help the poor, but those are government-funded programs. You have these idiot racial groups that think that anytime you try to stand up to reduce illegal immigration, you're automatically a racist. And you have these different organizations that comprise, and they usually try to push for these kind of tax increases. We won't be able to get rid of special election tax increases until the next legislative session, and that will take putting conservatives in the Republican primary, and then electing Republicans in the general election. Special election tax increases were and always will be a scam pushed by a cowardly Chamber of Commerce. Well, sure, I'll tag Alan Clark. Hey, Alan, sorry if I missed you. I just wanted to... It said I could tag you in this post. I don't know how it did that. I don't see anything that has your image anywhere, but it says you're in here, so... And I don't know if there's going to be a tax increase in your neck of the woods or not. I just know about I'm just right now posting about these two that are happening in Sharp and Poinsett County. And I'm going to try to contact some people up in that area tonight and then maybe tomorrow and get a little more detail about what some of the stupid things that they've been wasting money on in these two counties. I guarantee you there's something stupid that they could have spent money on for the jail instead of. Usually it's like a water park or a tech park or raises for some assistant communications director to the assistant vice principal or some other stupid crap like that. Hey Dan. And again, this is one of the ways they're trying to take away all our freedoms is by taxing us. The higher they raise taxes, the less you can shoot your guns, the less you can take care of your kids, the less chance you have of homeschooling your kids, the less chance you have to grow your own food, the less chance you have to raise a family, the less chance you have to have more economic freedom. It's just they are just taxing us bit by bit, and it's now I forget how many months you have to work to pay the IRS before you can basically get your own money. But we had some Trump tax cuts and those were good, but it's being offset here on a state level. Our state legislature overall increased the tax rate. Oh. Oh, Facebook just died on me. Whenever I go to another Wi-Fi spot, Facebook decides to cut my feed. And sometimes it does it at random.